Let's get into it. Stephen A. Smith got corrected on his own show after doing something incredibly stupid, in my view. Incredibly inappropriate. It's not just stupid, it was really highly inappropriate. Drake Maye, the quarterback for the New England Patriots, who's having a remarkable season, has the Patriots at, I believe, 8-2 or 9-2. He's maybe a front runner for the MVP. Cam Newton has an opinion that the Patriots are fool's gold, and he kind of insinuated that Drake Maye is fool's gold. He didn't say it straight up outright, but the implication is clear. Drake Maye responded when asked by a reporter, and the reporter Drake Maye said, "Look, man, I don't even know what show he's on, blah, blah, blah," and, just dismissed Cam Newton and said, "Look, man, I'm worried about the guys in this locker room and what people in this locker room and on my team think." This is standard back and forth between the media. Just standard. Cam Newton has a right to say, "Hey, I think the Patriots are overvalued. I don't buy their 9-2 record. I don't buy Drake Maye. They've played a soft schedule." Cam Newton has every right to say that. And Drake Maye has every right to say, "Man, I don't even know what Cam Newton's doing. Where'd this come from? I don't know what show he's on." Stephen A. Smith comes up with this unbelievable response where he's calling Drake Maye a liar based off the fact that Drake Maye is claiming he doesn't know what show Cam Newton is on. Anyway, let's play the clip.
About this kid, he can run it, he's tough, he's poised, and he's absolutely dynamic in the pass game. And this team under Mike Vrabel can win the AFC Championship.
He's also a liar. He's also a liar. First of all, let me tell you, it's not to brag. Listen, Pardon the Interruption is the #1 show on ESPN spanning 20-plus decades. First Take is the #1 morning show, 13 years and counting. April will be 14 years. Don't tell me you are an athlete and you don't know that. Don't tell me you are an athlete and you don't know that Cam Newton ain't on the show. You lying. That's #1. #2, I'm going to take it to a more serious tone with that, because I get where you're coming from, RC, and I don't disagree with you. But how about athletes looking out for athletes? I remember when there was a time when it was so much media that we were saying, athletes, once you're not playing anymore because of your expertise, y'all should be on TV. The opportunity should be there. One of the problems, I'm sitting here right in front of y'all, right? This is First Take. There's nothing that I know about football that they haven't taught me. I was a reporter. Ain't play no damn football. Don't tackle me. Don't hit me. No, I don't want it. You understand what I'm saying? I sit up there and I learn from these folks, the people that played in this game, that, when it's over, what are we looking for? What do we want to do? And the media offers former professional athletes opportunities that corporate America, for the most part, ain't doing. But a professional athlete performing because he in his feelings, because somebody might have critiqued him, or some weak-ass reporter or pundit on radio gonna ask the question out of context. Out of context. They misquote Cam, all right, because like Cam said, he was talking about the Patriots, not him. And you're going to ask the question, well, ask it accurately instead of misrepresenting Cam Newton. And if you're a player, how about knowing that, Drake Maye, you were at Carolina. We like what we're seeing from you now. We didn't see that last year in New England. We damn sure didn't see it in North Carolina. This brother right here is a national champion.
You are sitting on national television calling a 23-year-old NFL quarterback. You're 58. You're a journalist, allegedly. You're making $20 million a year. And you're calling some 23-year-old kid a liar. And again, this isn't just me. When Stephen A. said that, and he doubled down and said it twice, called Drake Maye a liar, you could hear the crowd murmur like, wow, that's over the top. That's strong. That the crowd reacted like, hey, that's inappropriate. You could hear the crowd. You're a liar. He's a liar. He doubled down and said it twice. And I'm sitting there and I'm watching this. I saw this yesterday and I'm like, the man who's run around for 20 plus years pretending he had a college basketball career, pretending that he has a 6-inch screw in his knee, pretending that he drove from New York on a Saturday to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and had a tryout for the Winston-Salem State basketball team in 1988 or around there on a Sunday in February when the team is in the middle of the season or at the end of the season, starting to prepare for its conference tournament. And they hold a tryout on a Sunday in February. And you are lying and telling people, yeah, I knocked down 17 straight threes, and this little poor, broke HBCU offered me a full ride scholarship on the spot. You're telling those lies for 20 plus years, and you're calling Drake Maye a liar on national TV because he says, hey, I don't know where Cam Newton does a show twice a week? This is insanity. And that ESPN is allowing this. This man has no self-awareness. No, ESPN doesn't care about the truth. When I call this man a plant and one of the most dishonest, disingenuous people in the history of sports media, I'm not exaggerating. The audacity to call this young man a liar twice when you've done nothing but tell lies and you've admitted that you're lying. I want to play SOT 6. This is Stephen A. Smith acknowledging the lies. Play the clip.
They talk about I averaged 1.5 points a game. I saw some article on social media. That's a lie. It was less. See that? You didn't know I was going to say that, did you? It was less than that. It's a lie. How about 0? Because I never played. Because I cracked my kneecap in half. I got operated on at Wake Forest University in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. My mama was by my bedside. My sisters came to see me. They said I'd never walk straight again. My bone cracked in half my first year at Winston-Salem State. I still have those knee pains to this very day. Still. In the knee that still has a 6-inch screw in it that I never took out. And in the left knee, because I spent years overcompensating for the pain in the right knee. You didn't know that, did you?
Did you just watch what he just did there? He copped to one lie and then stacked more lies on top of the lie that he's copping to. I want you to understand. A 6-inch screw in his knee that he never took out and is still there. A 6-inch screw. Just think about it. Get a ruler out. Get measuring tape out, and I want you to, this is about 6 inches. Or as I say, this is about 6 inches. All right, anyway. He's saying he has it in his knee. He's lying on top of copying to lies. And this man is comfortable on national TV calling Drake Maye a liar. Are you kidding me? What is ESPN doing? How is this a possibility? This is a congenital liar, Stephen A. Smith, that's so emboldened. And just, can we play the clip again and we'll stop it? This is Stephen A. calling Drake Maye a liar. I want you to listen to how the crowd reacts. You just don't call people liars willy-nilly. That's a serious allegation. That's a serious impugning of someone's character. And so when I call Stephen A. Smith a liar, I know exactly what I'm doing. It's a serious allegation, particularly for a journalist. But we just watched him. I'm calling him a liar because he cops the line and then stacks more lies on top of it. My sister and them, they came to see me. Who adds that detail if they're telling the truth?
Don't miss a second of Fearless. Hit that like button and subscribe to keep up with our latest content.